Dun, 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 Desmos. I am happy to report that you can graph polar equations on Desmos. Let me show you how. So you're going to come over here to the wrench, and I have mine in projector mode just because it shows up better for display demonstration purposes. That's up to you. But the main thing you need to see is where it says grid. Here is your regular X and Y axis. Here is your polar grid. So when you do that, all of a sudden you are graphing in polar form. You can change things like you always can in Desmos, including the contrast. You know, I love a black background, but I'll keep it white. I think it shows up a little better here. All right, so that's how you can get to your polar graphing. I wanted to show you, these are the examples that I can show you from the videos and how they look. If you remember, that first example was a cardioid. It's a heart shape, and as you'll notice, I should have had it in red, but there is exactly what we got when we looked at it, graphing it by hand. Then we had, our next one I've got here is r equals 2. That is the one that turned out to be a circle, so we see that. And then if you remember the flower, we did a different flower. Okay, so there's a flower 3 sine 5 theta, so that's really neat. We did 3 sine 2 theta, so let me adjust that. And that looks more like what we had seen. But it brings up a good point. Desmos is great for exploring polar graphs and how changes in the format of the equation affect the graph. I hope you'll take some time to explore polar graphing with Desmos and certainly use it to check your answers.